Hello again, everyone. I'm GSGenesis, here with my first video of the new year and to announce my agenda for the start of 2026. To get this out of the way right now, 2025 was my busiest year yet. New projects, new events, new passions, and a lot of personal ups and downs, some often all at once, have made my schedule and life difficult to manage. But despite all of those challenges, I kept my chin up, kept my spirits high, and pushed through each challenge one day at a time. And a lot of great things happened in 2025. I improved and optimized a lot of my existing shows, added new content to my worlds and social media accounts, hosted more collaborative events, took part in 2 incredibly welcoming and passionate interviews with Lion Turtle and Novid Player, officially hopped on the VR filmmaking bandwagon, forged new connections with great people and great groups through the VR chat community leaders and the official team, and of course, kept creating and hosting great game shows in VR chat, including our first dedicated new game show world debut at VCAT and our first home contest with real prizes won by the contestants. But that does not deny that 2025 was very turbulent and unnerving for a lot of people, including myself and my friends. But maintaining the positive attitude and unbreakable commitment to be courteous and passionate that I have always done has taken our work and our influence on others to new heights. And what ended 2025 on a high note was our first official contribution to the annual VR Chat New Year's Eve celebration, with the premiere of the retrospective video chronicling the journey to preserve and protect television history, GSGenesis 8 Years of Passion. After seeing that video play on VR Chat's official Twitch stream and in their New Year's worlds, our mission and firm belief to continue our work was strengthened a lot more. But now that 2025 is behind us, let's talk about what my current plans are for 2026. Everyone has some sort of New Year's resolutions or something like that, so here are some of mine. First off, the start of my 8th year on VR Chat is coming up quick, and you're invited to celebrate! On Monday, January 26, 2026, at 5 p.m. Eastern US time, I will be live on Twitch with a special VR Chat stream, looking back on everything we have made, including upcoming and never-before-seen worlds. Then we'll wrap it up with a Q&A session supported by you. The form to ask me a question to answer is in the description of this video and only available until Thursday, January 15th, 2026 at 8 p.m. Eastern Time sharp. And remember, you can only ask one question in your submission, and all submitted questions are subject to review. In addition, the video seen during VR Chat's New Year's event, GSGenesis 8 Years of Passion, will premiere live on YouTube at 9 p.m. Eastern that night, followed by 2 new game show theme remixes for the remix playlist 30 minutes later. And around that same time, the public version of Jackpot, the modern revival, will be published on VR Chat and playable across all platforms. Second, I plan to resume work with my fellow filmmakers at Interrupting Smash Cut and officially start production on Murder: The Final Verdict, our second film project created entirely in VR Chat and the continuation of the Murder VR Chat film series. Updates on a trailer and the film's release date will be provided as soon as they become available. And last but certainly not least, I plan to continue working on and finally publish the highly anticipated upcoming game show world, The Price is Right VR. Now that my schedule is a lot more open right now, I can ease my way back into further development of that world. This year is already bringing a lot of promise, and we fully intend to continue our efforts to make it more meaningful than the last. But for one more heartfelt announcement, I'd like to express my deepest condolences to the family and friends of the VR Chat content creator, IllyTheKitty, who sadly passed away on New Year's Eve 2025 from cystic fibrosis. I had first seen Illy on Drumsy's video titled Rigging a Game Show So She Can Only Win, and Drumsy specifically messaged me that he would be using my modern millionaire VR world for it. I had even met and befriended Illy in VR chat and met her a few times and maintained good connections with her and her friends. Like a lot of us who enjoy Drumsy's content, Illy was a bright soul, always brightened everyone's day, and kept faith in herself and her friends all the time. And all of us will miss her. I have already contributed to Illy's family with the purchase of her new poster on Drumsy's online shop, and the proceeds from sales of this poster will go directly to Illy's mother. She deserves all of the support we can give her through this unfathomably tragic moment. And I'm currently planning to begin direct contributions to the Butterfly Trust, a support and advocacy group based in Illy's home country of Scotland, which assists all those living with cystic fibrosis. But that's all for this first video of 2026. We thank you very much for watching. From me to you, in the eternal words of Optimus Prime, stay strong, friends. And to Illy, fly high, bright soul. We'll never forget you.